All right, so we're going to shift gears a little bit. Joe Navarro is a former FBI agent, body language expert, a regular contributor to Psychology Today. He gets a lot into the science of body language. He talks about the primitive brain we've been touching on. You can actually use your hand as a handy model of the brain. If you tuck your thumb in here like this, your wrist is a good representation of the brainstem, and your limbic system tucked away under here where your thumb is, with the cortex over the top. And evolutionarily speaking, you're kind of going up the evolutionary ladder between the reptilian brainstem and the mammalian limbic system, and then the cortex. The brainstem and the limbic system, like I said, their primary job is to keep you alive and to propagate the species. So it's always looking for danger. It's looking for opportunities for pleasure and for propagating the species. And that's where a lot of the nonverbal stuff comes from. Okay? In fact, you can know really, really quickly, you can see an example of this really, really quickly just by invading someone's personal space. You're going to see an immediate limbic reaction if you burst their personal bubble. You ever seen that with people? Or Seinfeld's close talker?
It's fun in practice.
Okay. That's, the primitive brain is going to start going crazy.
I hate when people get my personal space. I got a big personal space.
So this is a funny picture because he's smiling. He's trying to pretend like he's not bothered, but his body language is saying something very, very different. You're seeing distancing. He's trying to distance himself from it. He's got his foot back like he's ready to take off. And he's blocking with that file with his arms folded. Okay.
You guys looking from the background?
Super uncomfortable. So keep that in mind. I'm going to show you another example. This is that same guy we were looking at just back when he was young. He's going to have this guy sit at
sides, and I put myself.
And he's going to invade his personal space a little bit, and you can instantly see his
in a crossed arms perspective. Now the research shows, persuading Steve, if we at a round table, there's some barriers. Now the other problem is that when we sit here, we unconsciously divide the table into two halves, his territory and mine. Now if I try to invade his territory, he won't like it. Now let's say we're having a business lunch and discussing business, and I decide I want to rattle him, get him off edge. All I need to do as we discuss business is what's classy. And business has been pretty good, they tell me, Steve. Been all right. I just push the salt shaker across. And I believe you've been doing very well too, the ashtray. And apparently you've been looking forward to getting a rise in the company. And I reckon it's... can you see what happens? You see, all right. Give him a big hand.
So that guy knew it was all part of the show, but still he just almost couldn't resist it as soon as his territory started being invaded upon. There's 4 ways that you can tell if somebody doesn't like something or if they're uncomfortable. There's going to be distancing type behavior where they're trying to back up or remove themselves from whatever it is they don't like. And there's going to be blocking to protect themselves from whatever it is they don't like. There can be self-soothing gestures, something to calm them down because their limbic system's agitated and they're all nervous or scared or angry and they're trying to calm themselves down. And then the 4th is through their expressions. And you can see some of these with Joe Biden. He's got a reputation for invading people's personal space.
Got a lot of thanks.
See the distancing on top.
There we
Too creepy.